A Muslim woman was denied an unopened can of Coke on a United flight because they allege that she could use that Coke as a weapon.
Hello, Anna. Long time no see. No, United Airlines doesn't allege that she could use it as a weapon. She alleges that United States Airline alleges she could use it as a weapon. There's a big difference there.
Jeez. Now,
you said it, Jank. We all know you're a specialist on religion.
This is a Muslim woman by the name of Tahera Ahmad, and she was allegedly on this flight, and
At least you realize, Anna, that this is all just allegations and has no bearing or evidence that any of this shit actually fucking happened other than her word for it.
She asked for...
Wow, she does look quite dangerous.
She looks like a...
Jank, could you stop being such an interrupting fuck and allow Anna to complete her stupid fucking sentence?
Plane. Now, she asked for an unopened can of Diet Coke because she has issues with germs, apparently. She didn't want an opened can. But a flight attendant showed up and gave her an open can of Coke. So she was like, I don't want this.
So you're telling me, Anna, that this bitch asked for a Diet Coke and received said Diet Coke. But that is still not good enough. She received what she asked for, but not in the exact way she asked for it. And this is fucking oppression. This counts for fucking oppression. Not what ISIS is doing to gays and women and atheists and Christians and Jews. That's not oppression. But this bitch not receiving an unopened can of Coke by her allegation is oppression. Fuck me. Fuck me!
Apparently, she was told, I'm sorry, I just can't give you an unopened can, so no Diet Coke for you.
Well, that's an aggressive way of saying it, too.
How do we know any of this actually happened? There are no other witnesses, there's no video or audio evidence, it's just her allegation. How is this on your news network? How do you call yourself news? How was I a fan of you for so long? Jesus. But here's the thing. She got what she asked for. She wasn't hurt in any way. She was just given an open can of Diet Coke. And yet this is still a news segment. This is a news segment on your news channel. Fuck me. Fuck. How?
So that's, of course, Ahmed recounting what the flight attendant said.
Exactly. This is what she's alleging. Now,
so you fuckers realize that there's no evidence for this whatsoever and you're still covering it! This hurts me. This is gonna give me a fucking aneurysm. Jank. Anna. How? God.
Now, she says that she kept questioning about it because she's like, well, why can't I have an unopened can of Coke? That's the most harmless thing in the world. And she was allegedly told, we are unauthorized to give unopened cans to people because they may use it as a weapon on the plane.
Even granting that this is true, which I'm not saying this is true. There are problems so large in the world compared to this. It's insane. Stubbing your toe is a bigger fucking problem than getting a open can of Diet Coke.
All right, let's note two things here. Number one, as all of you who've been on a plane know, that is entirely made up.
What did you say, Jank? And just then, what did you say?
That is entirely made up.
One more time, Jank. Just one more time, please.
That is entirely made up.
Maybe he's not as dumb as what we all think after all.
All of us have gotten unopened cans a million times.
Good, Jank. I think you can see the little bits of logic there. All you have to do is connect them together. It's not hard. She's making an allegation. You have had experiences that go against said allegation. Now please, put those things together. Please!
I was just on a United flight, just got a can, but it doesn't really matter.
You can buy...
Come on, Jank, you were so close. So close, but you failed so fucking epically.
You can buy an unopened can of Coke before boarding the plane.
We have it here, folks. Anna's first time of getting really close to having a coherent thought.
The guy sitting next to her had an unopened can of beer that they just gave him.
They had just given him, yeah.
Again, you would think that among these people, they would be able to put two and two together that she might be lying. But no, she's a Muslim. Of course she isn't lying.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on. So the story, believe it or not, is about to get worse.
Yes. So
Yes, Jank, it gets worse, but it also gets less likely as it gets worse.
wrote that after the encounter, she asked her fellow passengers if the experience was discriminatory, but no one responded aside from one man who said, "You Muslim, you need to shut the fuck up. Yes, you know, you would use it as a weapon, so shut the fuck up."
Said no one outside of Alabama.
Ooh.
That might be the most intelligible thing you've ever said, Jank.
People ask me all the time, hey, you're Turkish, you were born Muslim, I'm not, I'm now agnostic. And you've got a weird name, right? Obviously, I immigrated to the country. Did you ever face discrimination? No, my name is so weird, people don't know where it's from.
No, Jank, it isn't because your name is so weird that people don't know where you're from. It's because you are so fucking stupid that people don't want to believe that there is a place where people like you are the norm.
Right? So I've never faced any of this discrimination. I'm keeping it real. But I feel for the people who have.
So you feel for the people who have felt open coke discrimination, but you don't really give a shit about the people who have faced, I don't know, Armenian genocide discrimination.
But man, if that guy made the mistake of telling me that, they'd have to land the fucking plane.
Oh, yeah, I just thought I'd throw this up on the screen really quick.
I mean, how are people going to react to that? Could you imagine if somebody had flipped it on that guy?
Well, it did happen to that guy, because when the girl pointed out that he had an unopened beer, she went and opened his beer. And guess what? Nothing fucking happened. And this is even following the plot line that this girl probably made up.
And said, hey, listen, you fucking redneck, shut the fuck up, okay?
This is why I think that it probably didn't happen, because generally when people talk shit, especially to a woman in public, someone gets beaten the shit out of.
About a Muslim woman wearing a hijab who applied to Abercrombie and Fitch, and I ruled against her, right? Abercrombie and Fitch has a certain look. I don't think the hijab matches that look. I think they've got a right to legitimately discriminate against her.
The fuck do you want, a cookie?
This is not one of those situations.
Yeah, because it probably didn't fucking happen.
This is where all human beings are on a plane. Can I get a Coke?
And guess what, Jank? She got the fucking Coke!
No, you Muslims are dangerous. I'm not going to give you a Diet Coke.
Well, I guess we've stopped distorting the truth and now we're just out and out fucking lying.
Now, come on, man. That is the definition of wrong discrimination.
No, Jank, that is the definition of you pulling shit right out of your fucking asshole.
It is. I feel like airlines go out of their way to make flying as uncomfortable as possible for everyone, but particularly certain groups of people.
Oh, that's what you feel like, that is. Oh, it's what you feel like. Okay. Pack it up, guys. Yeah, this is how Anna feels. Yeah, we should take that as fucking factual evidence.
So, first of all, I should note, United does not have a policy. This might have been one flight attendant who just decided, I want to discriminate against this Muslim woman who's wearing a hijab.
That, or maybe, just maybe, it might be a woman trying to get attention.
We all know that we can get an unopened can of Coke like that on a flight, and it's not an issue.
Only increasing the likelihood that this fucking bitch in a hijab is just fucking lying for attention.
The reality is,
so far away from the Young Turks, it's fucking ridiculous. That's what the reality is.